Hello all, welcome to the SOLIDWORKS tutorials. In this video I am going to show you how to draw the parts and assembly of cable roller. In cable roller there are 7 components. First one is fork, second one is fork stand, then third one is roller, then axial cap, a pin and a screw. So first I am going to start with the fork stand. Open SOLIDWORKS. Create a new part. Select the top plane, click sketch and draw a center rectangle and mark the dimensions. So the dimensions is given as 75 cross 150. Then go to features, click extrude and extrude it to a height of 12 mm as given in the drawing. Then select the surface, click sketch and draw another center point rectangle. So this is actually a square of 75 cross 75. Then exit the sketch. So here I am going to create a loft. So for that I am going to create another plane. Go to reference geometry, select plane, and my first reference is this surface, and from this surface I am going to create a plane at a distance of 50 mm. Select the plane, click sketch and draw a square of size 50 cross 50. Okay. Now go to features, exit the sketch, select lofted bars. So select this sketch and the previous sketch. So you can click this line and drag it here. Click OK. Now we have created the draft. If you want, you can hide this plane. Then select the surface. And before that, I am going to select the right plane, click sketch, and I am going to draw the extrude here. So select circle and draw a circle. So the circle radius is given as 18, so diameter is 18 into 2, and the circle is at a height of 25 mm. Now go to line and complete the profile. Go to trim entities and remove this section. So this profile is not fully constrained, so you can click Control, select these 2 points and make it as horizontal. Now go to features, click extruded bars, and I'm going to extrude this up to this edge. So actually the dimension, the overall length is 75, so here it is 75 by 2. Click OK. Next I'm going to create the fillet. Click fillet and select this edge. The fillet radius is given as 6 mm. Click OK. Next I am going to draw the hole here. Select the surface, click sketch and draw a circle, and the circle diameter is given as 36. Go to features, click extruded cut and select through all. Next I am going to draw the hole here. So select the surface, click sketch, select circle and draw a circle of M12 size, that is diameter is 12 mm, and click Control, select these 2 circles and make it as concentric. Now go to features, click extruded cut and cut up to this surface. Next I am going to create a thread. Go to hole wizard, click thread and select this edge. Then the thread distance we have to provide it here. So here the overall length is 75 and the hole size is 36. So the thread distance is 75 minus 36 divided by 2. Click OK. Click extrude thread. Trim with the start face and trim with the end face and click OK. Now we have created the thread. Next I am going to apply the material. So right click on the material is given as plain carbon steel. Then save this. And the file name is 1. Next I am going to draw the fork. So select the top plane, click sketch. First I am going to start from the cylinder. So the diameter is 36 mm and extrude it to a height of 44. Then select the surface, click sketch and I am going to draw a rectangle. So the rectangle width is same as the diameter of the circle and the length is given as 88. Now go to features, click extruded bars and the thickness of the region is given as 6 mm. Next I am going to create the eyes. So select this surface, click sketch. So select circle and draw a circle of radius 18. So the diameter will be 36 and the distance of the circle from this edge is given as 48. Then select line and complete this drawing. Go to trim entities and trim the unwanted regions. So this line is not fully defined, so you can select this line and make it as vertical. Now it is fully defined. Then create another circle with a diameter of 15 mm. Now go to features, click extruded bars and extrude this to a thickness of 6 mm. Next I am going to mirror this. Go to mirror. Then the mirror plane is the right plane and feature is this boss extrude. Then click OK. Next I'm going to create the chamfer. So the chamfer dimension is 2 cross 2. So select this edge and the distance is 2 and inclination is 45. Click OK. Now this is also made of plain carbon steel. Save this as part number 2. Next I am going to create the roller. So select the front plane, click sketch. Here I am going to revolve this. So draw the outer profile. So make this line for construction because I am going to mirror this region. Then go to smart dimensions. The radius is 25 and the outer radius is 70 by 2, that is 35. Then the length of this region is 6 mm. Then the length of the remaining region is 38 mm. Now go to mirror entities, entities to mirror, select these 4 lines and mirror about this center axis. Click OK. Next I am going to revolve this. Go to features, click revolve boss and select the center line, then click OK. Then select the surface, click sketch. I am going to create the hole, draw a circle. The diameter is given as 15 mm. Go to features, click extruded cut, then select through all. Okay. So the material is a gray cast iron. So go to edit material and iron and gray cast iron. Click apply and click close. Now save this as component number 3. The next component is axial. So create a new part. Select the right plane. Select circle and draw a circle of diameter 32 mm and extrude this to a thickness of 10 mm. Next select the surface, click sketch and draw another circle. So the diameter of this circle is 15 mm. So it is given in the drawing. Then go to features, click extruded boss and extrude this to a distance of 112 mm. Next I am going to create a hole here. So for that I am going to select any one of the perpendicular plane. So I have selected top plane. So click Ctrl 8 to view it in the normal direction. Select circle and draw a circle. The diameter is given as 3 mm in the drawing. Then the circle is at a distance of 106 mm from this edge. Now the circle is not fully constrained, so you can click Ctrl, select the center point of the circle and the origin and make it as horizontal. Now go to features, click extruded cut and through all both the directions, because I am going to remove material in all the directions. Okay. Next I am going to create the chamfer. Go to chamfer, click this edge. So the dimension is already defined, it is 2 mm. And here also, sorry, it is chamfer and the dimension is 2 cross 2. Click OK. Now the shaft is made of alloy steel. So click apply and click close. Then save this as part number 4. Next I am going to draw the axial cap. So select the right plane and draw 2 circles. The maximum diameter is given as 32 and the inner circle diameter is given as 15. Go to features, click extruded boss and extrude this to a thickness of 9 mm. Next I am going to create the pinhole. So select the top plane and draw a circle. The diameter is 3 mm and the circle is at a distance of 5 mm from the right side edge. Now click Ctrl, select these 2 center points and make it as horizontal. Go to features, click extruded cut and remove material through all in both the directions. Next I am going to create the chamfer. Go to chamfer and select this edge. So it is already 2 mm. Then click OK. Then apply the material. Go to edit material, right click on that, and it is made of alloy steel. Click apply and click close. Now save this as component number 5. Next I am going to create the pin. Create a new part. So I am going to select the top plane and I am going to draw a circle. The diameter is given as 3 mm. Then draw a line here. Go to trim entities and trim this region. Now exit the sketch. Select the perpendicular plane. So select the right plane, click sketch and draw another circle with some distance. So the diameter of this circle is actually not given, but in general it will be around double the times of the pin diameter. So here I have selected 6 mm and the distance is 40 mm. Next I am going to select line and I am going to draw a line here. Then go to line and roughly draw another line here. Now click Control, select these two lines and make it as vertical. Now click Control, select this edge point and select this curve and make it as pierce. Now go to Smart Dimensions and mark this gap between the two lines as 3 mm. Click OK. So this edge is not fully defined, it is moving. So you can click Control, select this edge and select the origin and make it as horizontal. Then click Control, select the center point and the origin and make it as vertical. So go to trim entities and trim this region. Then select fillet and select these two edges. As the diameter of the pin is 3 mm, the fillet radius is also 3 mm. Now you can go to Features, Swept Boss. So this is the curve, this is the guideline. Click OK. Now we have created the pin and the material of the pin is copper. Then save this as part number 6. Then last I'm going to create the M12 screw. Select a new part. Select the right plane and draw a hexagon. The hexagon diameter is not given. So as it is M12, I'm going to draw a 22 mm diameter and I'm going to extrude this to 5 mm thickness. Then if you want, you can fillet this. Sorry. With the radius of 2 mm. Now select the surface, click Sketch and draw a circle of diameter 12 mm and extrude this to a height of 15 plus 12, 27 mm. Then create the thread, select thread, select this edge, and the blind length is given as 15 mm. So here we are going to cut the thread. This is M12. Click OK. Now the bolt material, it's alloy steel bolt. Click OK and click close. Then save this as part number 7. Now I am going to assemble this. Create a new assembly and start from part number 1. Then insert part number 2. So go to mate, then select these two surfaces and make it as coincident. Then select these two surfaces and make it as concentric with lock rotation. Now go to insert components and insert the axial. Okay, go to mate, select these two surfaces and make it as concentric, and select these two surfaces and make it as coincident. Now go to insert component and insert the third part. Okay, go to mate, select the hole and the shaft and make it as concentric. Then go to advanced mates. I'm going to provide a width mate. So go to width and width selection is these two surfaces and tab selection is these two surfaces, and you can click OK. So this is allowed to rotate freely. Then go to insert component, then insert part number 5, change the direction, then go to mate and select these two surfaces and make it as concentric. Then select these two surfaces and make it as concentric. Make it as concentric. Next, insert the pin. Go to mate, select these two surfaces and make it as concentric. Then select this edge and this edge and make it as tangent. Then click OK. Then finally insert the screw. Go to mate, then select these two surfaces and make it as tangent, and select this edge and this circular surface and make it as concentric. Now we have created the roller assembly. Thank you.